Most people think that their job is what will make them rich. But let me tell you something, it won't. Your paycheck is just a foundation. What determines whether you achieve real wealth isn't your job. It's what you do after the paycheck hits your account. Let me give you a story that you'll never forget. Michael Jordan. We all know him as one of the greatest basketball players in history, maybe one of the best athletes in history. But here's the part that most people don't realize. Jordan earned about $90 million from his NBA salary throughout his entire career. Today, his net worth is over $2 billion. What made him a billionaire wasn't what he did on the court. It's what he did after the game. That's the lesson here. Your job, no matter how high paying, won't make you wealthy. What will? The moves you make after hours. Here's the truth. Your 9 to 5 builds your income. What you do after 5 p.m. builds your wealth. This principle hits home for me. Early in my career, I thought the solution to my financial goals was simple. Make more money. Climb the ladder, work harder. But no matter how much I earned, I felt like I was running in place. My lifestyle grew with my income, but my financial freedom didn't. And when I started studying people like Michael Jordan, Jordan's salary alone didn't make him wealthy. His partnerships did. Take his Nike deal. The Air Jordan brand generates billions annually, and Jordan earns a cut of every dollar. He also secured deals with Gatorades and Heinz and became a part-time owner of the Charlotte Hornets. I realized that wealth doesn't come from working harder, it comes from working smarter, with the income you already have. I adopted that same approach and I started looking for opportunities to grow my income into wealth. And that was alternative investments, equity in businesses, and real estate opportunities. Today, I've built a portfolio across 10 countries, delivering consistent returns of over 20% annually. But here's the thing, I didn't start with millions, and neither did you. It's about mindset and action, not about how much you make today. You don't have to earn millions to build your wealth. You just have to use what you earn wisely. Here's what's at stake. If what you do is work and spend, you'll always live paycheck to paycheck, no matter how much you earn. You could be pulling in $50,000 or $500,000 a year, but if you're only consuming and not investing, you're stuck in the same circle. And here's the scary part. When the paychecks stop, what you have left, for most people, the answer is not enough. Retirement accounts are underfunded, savings are drained, and the worst part, and it's not because you didn't earn enough, it's because they didn't use what they earned wisely. Think about it. Without Jordan's brand deals, investments, and equity, he'd be just another retired athlete. The game doesn't stop when you clock out for the day. It's just getting started. Your paycheck is temporary. Your investments are permanent. I'll tell you a personal story that drives this point home. When I started earning good money, I had choices. I could have spent it on flashy car, the watch, the vacations, and trust me, that was tempting. But I knew I wanted more than a lifestyle. I wanted freedom. So I decided to learn the game of wealth building. I started small. I focused on real estate, private equity, and some other alternative investments. And the big first lesson I learned is this. It's not about hitting home runs. It's about hitting singles every day. One of my first investments was a real estate deal. I didn't have millions to throw around, but I found an undervalued property that had potential. I partnered with others, leveraged smart financing, and within 3 years, that property tripled in value. That one decision taught me the power of compounding effort and capital. From there, I scaled up, I built partnership, I diversified into international markets, and today my portfolio generates returns that allow me to live life on my own terms. But let me be clear, this wasn't luck. It wasn't magic. It was about consistent action, the kind of action anyone can take. Success isn't about one big swing. It's about small, consistent wins over time. I get it. You might be thinking, Ahmad, I am not Michael Jordan, and I don't have millions to invest. Trust me, I didn't start with millions either. You don't need millions. You need the discipline to start. Think about planting a seed. You don't need a forest to get started. You just need one seed. Whether it's putting $100 into an index fund or learning about fractional real estate, the key is to take the first step. And here's the good news. The internet has leveled the playing field. You can access alternative investments, crowd-funded real estate, deals, and even private equity opportunities that used to be reserved for the ultra wealthy. The question isn't, can I do this? It's, will I start? You don't need millions to build wealth. You just need the courage to start. Here's how you can start transforming your paycheck into lasting wealth today. Number one, set a target investment percentage. Decide on a percentage of your income, whether it's 10 or 20% or whatever works for you, and make it non-negotiable commitment. Treat it like a bill. Two, focus on equity. Stop trading time for money. Invest in things that allow you to own equity, real estate, shares in businesses, or even intellectual property. Ownership builds wealth. Number three, leverage alternatives. Don't limit yourself to traditional investments. Explore alternative assets like private equity, venture capital, or real estate. These are where the biggest gains often happen. And most importantly, stay consistent. Wealth building isn't about overnight results, it's about playing the long game. The secret to wealth isn't what you earn, it's what you own. So here's the big takeaway. Your job gives you the tools, but your future wealth depends on what you build after work ends. Michael Jordan used his basketball career as the foundation, but it was his investments and ownership that made him a billionaire. You can do the same. Start small, think big, and take action. Stick with me, and I'll show you how to find the right investments, manage risks, and build a life where your money works for you, not the other way around. In the next video, I'll break down the top 3 investment strategies you can start with today. And don't miss it.